Hey, welcome to Live with Lynn. So if you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Huber, and I appreciate you being here today. So today I'm going to talk about life-changing tips for maintaining positive energy every day. Do you know today's Fat Tuesday? Today it's the Mardi Gras that you hear about, you see in New Orleans. That's all centered around Fat Tuesday. And when we hear the phrase Mardi Gras, we think of carnivals and parades and celebrations, right? But there's so much more to Mardi Gras than this. So in Christian teachings, this day today is known as Shrove Tuesday. It's the last day before Lent. And the name Fat Tuesday comes from the fact that it was the day that you can eat everything you want before you have to fast during Lent. So you can just get fat. You can eat whatever you want, right? And Lent is more of a Catholic or an Anglican or Episcopalian holiday. So just in case you're not familiar with it, let me try to explain really quickly what Lent is. So Lent is the 40 days, excluding Sundays, that precede Easter. It's these 40 days represent the time that Jesus spent in the wilderness in preparing to begin his ministry and resisting Satan's temptations. And it's a time traditionally set aside to focus on your relationship with God and examine yourself and repent. And so typically Christians give up something for Lent. You know, you've heard of that, right? You've probably heard, I'm giving up for Lent, right? So two popular options are to stop eating chocolate or maybe to not get on Facebook for 40 days and all kinds of different things. Offering that sacrifice that's difficult or uncomfortable, the idea behind that is to serve as a reminder of the suffering that Jesus endured for our salvation. And it also frees up our time to focus on prayer, sacrifice, and charity, all spiritual disciplines that wouldn't hurt us to practice all year long anyway, right? So I'm not a preacher and I'm not here to teach you religion, but today seems like a good time to maybe talk about giving up negativity and focusing on positivity. That's always a good thing, right? So that's just what I thought today would be a good time to talk about life-changing tips for maintaining positive energy every day. So how does a typical day start for you? Does the following scenario sound familiar? It's early morning and you're shocked out of a fitful sleep by a blaring alarm. And as you crawl out of bed and you're bemoaning the stresses of the day ahead, you turn on the TV or the radio or open the newspaper or you click onto the internet, turn on your phone or whatever. And what do you see? The media delights in engulfing us with stories of horrific events. And oh my God, the politics of what's happening right now in the politics, right? Or the coronavirus, or oh my gosh, there's all kinds of bad things that we hear about on the news all the time. Enough already, right? So as you leave your home, you're surrounded by harried drivers and you're all honking at each other and maybe flipping each other off. Guilty, sorry. And you finally arrive at your office only to be submerged in office politics and other trappings of the rat race, right? So in a world filled with so much negativity, is it possible to live a positively charged life? Well, the answer is yes. It is. It's yes. So consider for a moment how this same day could have started if you were focusing on positivity instead. So as you wake up in the morning, you feel rejuvenated by restful sleep, right? You're greeted by the melody of the birds singing outside your window as they herald the beauty of the new day. The aroma of the freshly brewed coffee fills the air, and you sit up, you stretch, and you spend a leisurely moment taking it all in. And then you spend your commute wondering what exciting opportunities await you as you plan a fulfilling day mixed with working towards your goals and enjoying your favorite hobbies. And then once you get to work, you and your coworkers are chatting, friendly chatter, as you settle in for a productive day. So which morning do you prefer? I bet I could guess. So the great thing, you have the power to choose. It's up to you. So let's look at some life-changing strategies that can help you boost your gratitude and help you discover the power to keep that positive energy flowing in and out of your life, right? On a daily basis. So number one, interact with nature. As simple as it may sound, you can gain a positive outlook by interacting with nature. So nature is beautiful, right? I mean, the beauty of nature is the reality that regardless of whatever else is happening, the course of nature is going to continue. It always is. It's steady. So sunlight always breaks through the cloudiest days and the darkest nights. Spring comes every year and it brings an annual rebirth of life as new plants peek through the frozen snow. Animals carry on their natural routines as they fulfill their purpose. The next one, number 2, connect with your spiritual side. Spirituality can bring calmness, happiness, and serenity to your life. These things will help contribute to a positive energy. You don't have to be religious unless you want to, but whether you decide to embrace religious beliefs or spend some time in self-reflection, you're going to find that you feel differently when you connect with your spiritual self. Connecting with your spiritual side can truly allow you to be more accepting of yourself, and your past, and be willing to commit to turning things around for the better. Number 3, count your blessings. As bad as things seem right now at this moment or at any moment, know that they're not the worst that they could be. There's always somebody you meet that has things worse, right? It just seems like every situation has something to be grateful for, something, no matter how small. I know that there's dire situations, people die, people get sick, but even in the worst situation, there's something, even if it's just tiny, that you can be thankful for, right? So it's important to notice those good things that you have in your life. Try to spend your day, every day, try to think of 5 things each day that you're happy about or thankful for. Ask yourself how you can turn your current situation around and make it better with the resources that you have now, because you can. So you got to open up your mind. We talk about that a lot too, right? Got to have an open mind. So get your mind open and say, yeah, things suck right now, but what can I do to make it better? So number 4, help someone in need. There's nothing quite as fulfilling and positive as helping someone who needs help, right? Discover the satisfaction that comes from being a good Samaritan. And remember that when you help someone who needs it, you're contributing to making the world a better place, because someone will be better off because of you. That's kind of cool, right? And then number 5, change your perception. This alone can be huge, right? Your circumstances are what you make them and make of them. It's all about how you see it. It's all up here, all of it. So if you look at a situation and you expect hopelessness out of it, then hopelessness is what you're going to get. But if you expect a positive outcome, then that's what you're going to get. So why not look for that positive outcome for each and everything that happens, everything that you come across, right? Give it a try and see how quickly you'll be able to extract a glimmer of hope from those negative circumstances. Embrace your inner power to make your life what you want it to be. Use these life-changing ideas to fill your life with positivity. Then, instead of relying on others to create what you hope to have, you can craft that situation you want for yourself, because it really is all up to you. Seriously, it really is. It's all here. Everything that we get in our life is all our mindset and how we deal with it and how we react. Right? So, hey, now I'd love to hear from you. What kinds of things do you do to maintain that positive energy? Well, and since it's Fat Tuesday, if you're going to give up something for Lent, what is it? Share with us. I'd love to hear. Anyway, get in the comments, share with us your thoughts. I would love to hear your thoughts. And thank you for being here with me today. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.